Good morning, students. I hope you all are taking good care of yourself by staying home. Today, you are going to learn about reproduction in plants, which is the second chapter of your biology book. First, I will make you understand what is the meaning of reproduction. Then we will discuss about the types of reproduction and then various methods of asexual reproduction in plants. First, what is reproduction? Reproduction, it is defined as the process of living beings producing young ones of their own kind. It means when living organisms they produce new individuals of their own type, then the process is called reproduction. For example, a seedling growing into a plant or a dog gives birth to a pup in case of animals. So this is reproduction. Now why is reproduction essential? It is essential because it maintains the number of the organisms and also for the continuation of the species. So reproduction is an essential phenomena in the life history of living organisms. The next is what are the types of reproduction? Reproduction is two types: asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. What is the difference between them? Asexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction, only a single parent is involved. It does not require two parents, and new individuals which are formed, they are exactly similar to their parents. It means they are the exact copies of their parents. Whereas in sexual reproduction, both male and female are involved, and new individuals formed are similar but not exact copy of any of the parent. So this is the basic difference between the two. In asexual reproduction, only one parent is involved, and in sexual reproduction, two parents are required, that is, the male and the female individuals. Now we will discuss about various methods of asexual reproduction in plants. These are binary fission, spore formation, budding, fragmentation, and vegetative propagation by stems, roots, or leaves. One by one, we will be taking all these. First, binary fission. Binary fission, bi means two, fission means splitting. When an organism splits into two organisms, two new individuals, then this type of reproduction is called binary fission, as it requires only single parent, so it is a kind of asexual reproduction. Examples of the organisms which reproduce by this method are bacteria, blue-green algae, and paramecium. Now you can see in the picture, this is the picture, the diagram of a paramecium. Here you can see first the nucleus, it divides into two, and then the rest of the body divides into two halves. So one organism is producing two individuals. These two individuals are called daughter cells, and this kind of reproduction in plants is called binary fission. Next is spore formation. Now spores, these are the structures which can be seen on the underside of the leaves of some ornamental plants such as ferns, fungi, and mosses. So these spores, they can be compared to seeds in the higher plants, but they are not seeds. They can be compared to. These are very light. They fly in the air or they float in water, and when they find any suitable condition, then they produce a new independent plant. So this type of reproduction is called spore formation. In the picture you can see these spores, on the underside of the leaves. Spores are produced out of these structures which fly in the air. When they find any suitable medium, suitable conditions, then they land on that area, on that surface, and they produce new plants. Examples, as I told you, ferns, fungi, and mosses. Next is budding. Now budding, in this type of reproduction, a small bud appears on the body which grows in size and eventually gets detached from the parent body and now capable of growing into an independent plant. So a bud, small bud, a swelling kind of structure appears on the body. It grows in size and then gets detached from the parent body. The nucleus of the parent body divides into two. One of the nucleus out of them moves into the bud. The bud gets separated and then forms a new independent plant. Example is yeast. So in this structure, you can see the diagram showing budding in yeast. Yeast, a unicellular organism, you can see here a bud appearing on the body. On the top, you can see that inside the parent cell, nucleus dividing into two, one of the nucleus moving into the bud, and then the bud getting separated from the parent yeast, and now this daughter yeast is capable of growing into a new independent plant. Now, the next type of reproduction, asexual reproduction in plants, is fragmentation. In this method, the parent plant divides into two or more parts or fragments, and each of the fragment is capable of growing into an independent new plant. So one parent body divides into many fragments, and each fragment growing into an independent new plant. Example is Spirogyra. Spirogyra, you can see the diagram here. One, this ribbon-like organism breaking into two or more parts, and these parts, these fragments, then they are capable of growing to form a new independent plant body. So we discussed about these four types of asexual reproduction in plants, that is binary fission, then spore formation, budding, and lastly the fragmentation. You note down all these points in your notebook and then revise them all. Then next lesson I will discuss about vegetative propagation in plants, which is done by roots, stems or leaves. Thank you.